Travis Colt.
Kevin Hawk.
What does this edition of the Midweek Wrap-Up have in common with my co-host?
I don't know.
They're both short.
Oh. See, for a second I thought you were talking about Thomas Wolfe and it was like time travel.
No.
Huh. Fine.
What happened on NXT this week?
Let's talk about it. Actually, first I want to talk about that Lucha Underground is coming back on June 13th.
Oh, that's fair.
So on June 13th, the midweek wrap is going to be a little bit longer. But on NXT this week, we had Kairi Sane defeat Lacey Evans with the Insane Elbow. We had some post-match promos from NXT TakeOver. Undisputed Era refusing to answer the question as to why Roddy did what he did. The Authors of Pain telling Paul Ellering that his chapter ended in NXT.
Which aired on Raw after that.
Which is on WWE.com. Shayna Baszler is going to start making people prove themselves, making sure they can wrestle if they want a shot at the NXT Women's Championship. And Ember feels a little bit bad for leaving the monster known as Shayna Baszler as the champion, but she has faith in the strength of the rest of the women, so they should hopefully be able to overcome that. Next week, we're going to be getting a rematch between Killian Dane and Lars Sullivan. This time, they won't have four other guys to come out and spoil their fun. And Johnny Gargano, officially reinstated, will be live next week at Full Sail University. Then in the main event, we had Heavy Machinery versus Tino Sabatelli and Riddick Moss. That match went to no contest because the War Raiders made their NXT TV debut and destroyed both teams. It was a pretty good match at first, and then it was just a really good beatdown for the War Raiders. So that is all that happened on the NXT television. Kevin Hawk, what did you like?
I liked Shayna Baszler's promo.
It was a good promo.
It was a strong promo for Shayna, even though I guess it happened after TakeOver.
Yeah.
The cool thing being in a super heelish way, saying if the women want a shot at the championship, they have to prove themselves.
Yeah.
Be it that she wouldn't have been the champion had she not connived her way into 3 different title opportunities.
Yeah. Essentially, she's taking it's you don't get a title match if you get told you do a good job. Now you have to actually wrestle your way to the title match.
Which is going to be easier said than done if you're wrestling against Shayna Baszler.
Absolutely. I really liked the fact that Undisputed Era kept quiet on the Roderick Strong situation. They were very confident holding on the belts.
Well, here's the thing is, I'm pretty sure at that point, directly after the match, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly still had no idea why.
Well, and Kathy Kelly asked the question, hey, everyone wants to know why Roddy joined Undisputed Era, and Adam Cole was getting ready to answer, and Roddy's like, no, I got this, and whispered something into Adam Cole's ear, and then they just walked into their locker room all right, we're just not going to say shit. So yeah, just keeping the reason close to the chest. I like it.
No, for me, I feel like Adam Cole was going to say, yeah, I want to know, Roddy, why? And Roddy's like, no, pretend like you know why. Act like you weren't super surprised in the ring when I took the armband.
And as soon as the door closes, it's Adam Cole going, Roddy, what the fuck?
You scared the shit out of us.
What the hell happened? Yeah. So I like the fact that they kept quiet, keeping it interesting as we head back to Full Sail. We'll probably get an answer, probably not next week because we'll get the Johnny Gargano, potentially Tommaso Ciampa fallout in the ring.
Yeah.
But we'll probably get an answer the following weeks. They shot their brand new episodes today, so I'm excited to see what happens. What did you love?
The debut of the War Raiders.
Hell yeah. I'm fucking stoked for that. I
just want to get this out of the way. To the people who complain about the name the War Raiders.
Yeah.
WWE is an entertainment entity.
Mm-hmm.
And as an entertainment entity, War Machine is already copyrighted by Marvel.
Yeah. There's this movie coming out called Infinity War. It's a big fucking thing. It's been 10 years of these movies where there's been a character named War Machine in most of them. they can't use War Machine on TV.
Yeah.
I think people are just confused the fact that Ring of Honor was able to get away with it and stuff like that. But Ring of Honor, they didn't own rights to it. They weren't putting that. I don't think the War Machine merchandise even had the name War Machine on it. It always had something else on it.
Well, it's the big difference. World Wrestling Entertainment is an entertainment entity.
Yeah.
It's different than copywriting it as like a team logo or a sports team name for professional wrestling, or like it would be the same if they were doing it for like a little league softball team.
Yeah.
It's a completely different thing in the context of professional wrestling as it is in the entertainment industry, in which WWE's copyrights are kind of litigated with.
Exactly. So you can chant War Machine all you want, but they can't be called War Machine. So just chill the fuck out and just appreciate the fact that Hanson and Rowe are now on NXT television. Yeah. Which is fucking cool. It was awesome watching them destroy, at least
Little War Raiders is kind of a doofy sounding name.
Man, I was trying to think of if there was something else that they could come up with. And
the War Horsemen.
No.
Okay.
No, and that would conflict with Shayna, because Shayna's now, and she doesn't have the bandwagon, she has the war wagon.
They should get together.
I have a feeling there's potential they might have some sort of team up eventually. But yeah,
that should have been their name. They should have just been the War Wagon.
That's worse. I think that's worse than
War Wagon.
War
Bus.
You can call them the War Wagon from this point on. I will. All right.
Bro, Hanson, War Wagon.
Did you dislike anything?
Yeah, what do they call the fucking War Raiders? A War Machine. Just kidding. No, not really. I mean,
my only dislike is I'm still a little scared for AOP.
Yeah.
I like that they gave us a reason, but I don't think it was enough of a reason for me to trust Akam and Razor on their own.
Yeah, no, it'll be really interesting to see what they can accomplish by themselves.
Right.
No, I mean, my only dislike is there's only 2 matches on the show.
Yeah. And, after so much wrestling, and at this point so much more wrestling to happen, it's understandable why it was limited. And, it's okay to end on a nice short show after you've had 7 hours of WrestleMania, 3 hours of NXT TakeOver, Raw and SmackDown, and the Hall of Fame.
And 205 Live.
And 205 Live. Yeah, it's okay to calm it down a little bit. So we're going to calm it down a little bit. And we're going to say, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I almost said contact.
You can. You can contact us using all those links down in the description.
Yeah. Or through the comments.
Yeah.
Which is the word I meant to say anyways.
You can do all that stuff. We also want you to check out our podcast.
That's the SoundCloud link.
And Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable. With a W. Like War Raiders.
No, like War Wagon.
That's 2 W's.
Well, there's Reasonable Wrestling Fans. That's 2 W's.
But we're only just talking about the W in front of reasonable. Because reasonable doesn't usually have a W in front of it.
That's true. Only
we did it for the gimmick.
Yeah. Oh, I lost my place. Oh, check out the unboxing videos where we get cool shirts like Dude Love and Brutus Beefcake. You can also check out our punishment videos. And you can check out other videos that are loosely based around wrestling. This guy's got a brand new top 10 list. The list. Where he talks about his top 10 WrestleMania matches. We got a new show that's going to be popping up over there. Thomas Wolfe Creation. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And we might have some other stuff popping up. You never know. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. And we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
It is a good way to end the week.
Yeah.
Almost as good a way to end the week as a fuck Modus.
It's always a good way to end the week.
Yeah.
It's a good way to end every day.
Yeah.
You say that before you go to bed?
Sometimes.
Is that the end of your prayers?
Yeah, just amen and fuck Modus.